with another video for y'all today. I'm gonna talk to y'all, okay? So I need y'all here. Nah, but how y'all doing? All right, comment down below. Tell me how you doing. Tell me if you're okay. Tell me if you're not okay. Tell me what's going on. Today I'm gonna talk to y'all. I want to let y'all know some things about New York City. Like, I'm a New York City native. I got 6 things to tell y'all. 6, not 5, but 6 things to tell y'all, or reasons or what have yous of why I like New York City, or why I like living here, or why I like being here. Sorry in advance if you hear my son in the background. He is trying to escape his bedtime, so please bear with me on that. But yeah, the 6 things about New York that I like, why I like it here. So y'all, when I say New York, I mean the city, not the state, not anything outside of the city, like the 5 boroughs, you know, like the New York City, Harlem, Manhattan, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and maybe Staten Island, maybe, but definitely, sorry, that's a little New York joke, but definitely the 5 boroughs, not anything outside of that. Before we get into the 6 points, I just want to let y'all know I'm a credible source, okay? I am from New York. I'm from Harlem, Manhattan. So I'm from New York, born and raised, literally born here, St. Luke's Hospital, went home, Uptown Harlem, stayed there till I graduated high school, went to first year of college in Brooklyn, and then I transferred out of state. So I've been here for some time, like for a long amount of years, like a lot of years. And I feel like I can tell you from a good point of view, like I've experienced all parts of New York, okay? Like the good parts, the bad parts, the great parts, the highs, the lows, the all parts. And there's no place like New York. Even as an adult, I still live here. Like, I always come back. Even when I went to school, I used to always come back and forth. So it's not like I haven't been here to know or to see the changes or to know what's going on or the differences or to even be able to talk about this, you know? So now I know you're probably thinking like, well, if it's so great, why do you keep moving away from there and moving back and going back and forth? It's comfort. It's comforting, it's relaxing, it's my home. So for me, it's like a reset, you know what I mean? Like when you need to go home, you need to chill, you need a timeout, you need isolation. I come to New York, I go home. So, and here's a disclaimer. With these 6 reasons why I like living in New York City, I am not a real estate agent, like backed by a realtor. I am not like some factual scientist of a person doing some extra, you know, research study at a university. No, it's just I'm a regular person, a regular citizen. I live here like everyone else does. So honestly, it's just my naked opinion, okay? The fact of my opinion. It's just the fact of my opinion, y'all. Okay, my brain is the source that I got it from, okay? The streets are the sources that I got it from, okay? No, but seriously, y'all, it's just an opinion from someone who was born and raised here and who currently, you know, is still here in my adult life. They just want to be making all kind of noise outside. Like, it's late, go home. Anyway, no, without further ado, here we go. Let's get into it. Point number 1, New York is expensive, but it's cheap, okay? It's expensive, but it's cheap. It's expensive when it comes to like, yeah, we have the luxury things and like everything's top tier, top notch, like high fashion, high luxury, like cost a lot, blah, blah, blah. Like fancy, nice, all that good, you know, all that jazz. But it is cheap and inexpensive because we literally have an overabundance of everything. So because we have an overabundance in everything, it's like everybody has to bring their prices down, right? Like make it cheaper so somebody will want to buy it. Because if everybody's pricing things high, it's like everybody, it's kind of like supply and demand. You know what I mean? Like if it's a high supply and it's not high in demand, the prices have to go down. And eventually it's not going to be high in demand because if it's sold everywhere, then everybody can get it. Everybody already has it. So there's no demand. So that's why you can find a lot of things cheaper here than, you know, as opposed to it just being expensive. Another thing is that we have like a lot of, what do you call it? We have a lot of things that sell, but like off brand. So what I mean is kind of like if you're looking for something, you may normally have to go to like a certain store to get it or a certain whatever to get it. But no, there's people here who sell it. So like on 125th Street, you may find vendors or people selling things. Excuse me, y'all. That quarter is about to drive me crazy. 1 second. So my point is just that like there's literally whatever you want. There's somebody selling it cheaper or there's somebody who has a cheaper version of it available. So the second thing I like about the city is that it's made for like the single bachelor or the single bachelorette. Like if you don't have a family, you're single and you're just like ready to go, like you're ready to like seize the day, seize the opportunities, like this is the place for you. There's so many opportunities. Like you just have to be willing to get up and go. Like time has to not be an issue, and like you can't be like be busy because you're a family person, or, you know, like if you just have like all the time in the world and all of that's all you really need is if you have all the time in the world, then like you can seize the day here. But there's so many opportunities for people who are like just starting their careers or just starting out in life or just trying to make something, you know, finding themselves, just trying to figure out which way they want to go in life. It's a lot of opportunities. Number 3, I would say, is saving money. Like, this is the best place to save money. Even though they say like, oh, it's expensive, you're going to spend a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it depends on you. It depends on your budget. It depends on what you're looking for out of... It depends on what you're looking for out of life and like what you're trying to do. Like, why are you going to the city? If you're not born there, if you're not from there, if you're just venturing out brand new, wanting to see what the city is about, like, why are you going there? That, you know, that answer to that question has a lot to do with whether or not you will be saving money here or not. You know, like you can come here, you can shack up with a roommate, shack up with a family member, or somebody that you know, a friend, college, whatever. Like if you come here, you dorm for college and you get a scholarship or a grant and you work, and you can stack up a lot of money. Like you can save a lot. And it's New York. There's always deals. There's always coupons. There's always a savings going on. There's always like looking online, Groupon, things like that. Like there's always things that you can use to save. Whether it's buying food, groceries, there's always free things. There's always free food. There's free Wi-Fi. There's like practically free subway transportation. I mean, like if you know, you know. Yes, you have to buy your Metro card. Yes, you have to pay for your tickets. But if you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like you could save a lot here. Like, you could save a lot of money here. You just got to know the ins and outs, the little whoop, 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 find your little loopholes, loop-de-loop. Perfect place to save money. Guarantee it. You just have to know what you're doing, strategize. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a personal blog about that, like about saving money in New York City, because like what? Because you can make a lot of money here too. Like, you can make $25 an hour, $30 an hour, depending on your job. And then the side hustles, not to mention, like, there's so much ways you can make money. Number 4. You don't need a car. I say, number 4, you don't need a car. Public transportation everywhere. It runs like clockwork, 5, 10 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 6 minutes, 12 minutes the longest. You may have to wait for a train or a bus, depending on what's happening and the delays, why it's being delayed. The MTA has a lot of delays, a lot of problems and issues, but baby, let me tell you, compared to a lot of other cities and places, they may come out number 1. They may come out number 1. They got all the routes you need, take you all over, anywhere you need in New York City, the whole city. The MTA is very, very, very difficult. If you've never traveled by it, if you've never looked into it, researched upon it, yeah, the MTA is very difficult. So I would just recommend that you study it, download the apps, get some maps, learn how to read the maps, know your north from your south and your east from your west, know which way Brooklyn is, whether it's east or whether it's west, know which way the Bronx is, whether it's south or whether it's north. You know, just know where you're going, because you will get lost. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I keep having to pause it because it's just a lot of noise. Anyway, learn the city. Like, don't ask people for directions. Learn how to use your GPS or your maps. Like, maneuver around. You don't need a car. You don't. The cabs are pretty affordable. And if they're not, just hop on a bus or a train or walk. Like, within a 5-block radius, half the time you have your supermarket, you have your whatever you need to pay your bills, you have your phone company store, you have Bath and Body Works, you have Target, you have, I'm just throwing these out there, you know, like just because it's so random, and you have a bunch of stores. Like, there's a million things, I promise you. Like, every corner, every which way you look, there's exactly what you're looking for. Which brings me to number 5. Number 5, everything's here, bro. Like, everything's here, family. Like, everything. You can't name or think of one thing that you need, and New York don't have it. They may not have a million of them. I mean, like, if it's that scarce, if it's that, like, what I meant was, if the thing that you're looking for is that scarce, or like that unique to like a specific place or a specific thing, or like you can only find it in one other place that you ever know of, like if it's like that, then they may not have it everywhere, but you may find it in that one spot, or you may find it in like one little small area, like here. You know what I mean? It may not be all over, but I guarantee you we're going to have it. We're going to have it, babe. We're going to have it, because we have everything. We have everything under the sun. Everything in America. Everything down south. Everything in Cali. Everything. Like, the only thing that we don't have is the popping stuff that they be having in the other countries. Like, that's what we missing. That's what we need. We don't have that. Like, we need to get up on our international stuff, you know. Like, everything that America has everywhere else, we got it in New York too. So, you don't gotta worry about that. Just come. Just come. We got space for y'all. We barely got space for ourselves, but we got space. Like, we love to have you. And then that brings me to six. Six is like, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? If you get it, you get it. A lot of people won't get it, and it's fine. It makes sense. I guess a lot of things that I will just get automatically because I'm from here. But for real, New York breeds a type of individual that no place else can breed. So like, you can be from Cali, you can be from Houston, you can be from somewhere in Florida, you can be from Miami, you can be from New Orleans, NOLA baby, you can be from anywhere. But you are, the person from New York is gonna be so different than anywhere else. Same for even if you've spent like a couple of years here or a couple of months here, like you're gonna leave with something that you can't gain anywhere else. And to break that down a little bit more, I mean like a character thing. It's like, we're some of the like nicest, meanest people that you'll ever know. You know what I mean? Or like happiest, angry people that you'll ever meet. It's kind of weird. I feel like only this city can bring that out of a person. Kind of like the New York Minute. That only exists here. Like you can travel from Brooklyn to the Bronx and it'll take you about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. That's not even that's not even a good 20 miles. You know what I mean? That compared to when you go out of the city, or out of the state even sometimes, when you go out of the city and you travel 10 miles, that's roughly 10 or 15 minutes. So the New York Minute is very, very real. It's very, very fast. Like 60 seconds moves so quickly. Like it does not amount to anywhere else. Like it's hard to even explain it or put it into ways to where you can fathom it or make it make sense. Like the time just flies. You can't get much done. Literally, like if you have a task or 2 or 3 things to do, you might only get one thing done that day. Traveling takes a lot of time. But it just creates that person, you know, the hair creates that person that won't be created anywhere else. You know, like, people down south are very, very relaxed, very, very no sense of urgency, very, very, very demure. Nah, but for real, like people down there very, very laid back, chill back, and like that's why a lot of people from New York, when they go down south, they have like this like mind like spasm that happens because they're trying to understand why everything's so slow and nobody's moving quickly and nobody's in a hurry and nobody's in a race and nobody's like, they lose their minds because it's a type of mentality. It's a mindset. It's a person. It's a characteristic thing that like New York just breeds, you know? So, I like the fact that I travel a lot and I can cut that off. I can cut that off a lot. I don't really have to move so fast like that. I kind of like the slow pace that down south gives you, you know? Up here, you grow old fast, but you still stay young. So it's like very, very bittersweet. It's a lot of oxymorons. I probably should do a video about that too, like all of the oxymorons of New York, because it's a lot of them. Like, you know, you grow old fast, but you stay young. You know what I mean? Like everything moves fast, but yet time is still time, you know? So that's pretty much it for my 6 things that I wanted to let y'all know about New York, or should I say my 6 reasons why I like New York. And I would say if you're looking to move here or planning to make a trip, do it. If you're watching this and you're from New York or you've been here or anything like that and you feel like I'm missing out anything or like I'm missing anything, just comment down in the comments below and we can make a part 2 and we can talk about it there. Or if you have any questions that I need to answer or didn't answer or anything, y'all know I'm gonna answer them. Like, I love to talk. Like, I love to chit chat. I love to communicate. We family, we locked in. That's what I'm here for. So just let me know down in the comments below. Just any thoughts, comments, questions or whatever, anything that you want to hear in the next video that I make about New York. Thinking about making a dislikes video. So if you would like to hear I have a lot of dislikes as well as I have a lot of likes. So if you want to hear some of those, just let me know. Like, I'll be more than happy to make a video on that for y'all. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later because I done did a lot of talking and now I'm thirsty and I gotta go put this boy to sleep because he over here looking at me like, come on, mom. So I think that's it for now, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comments, all that good stuff. And I will see y'all in the next video. Love you. Also, y'all, don't come for me. Don't come for me for my lighting. I know it be like, sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really bad. Getting it together for y'all. Really, really, really am. For all of you people who probably was wondering, yes, I am wearing a shirt. I have on a whole shirt because you probably couldn't see it in the clip the way that I had the camera face. So there's that. And one more thing I just wanted to say, shout out to this lace because it's still holding up. Although I need to clean it a little bit, but it's still holding up nice. The hair, I probably need to wash it a little bit. Nonetheless, it's doing what it's supposed to do and it's giving. So thank you to the Lee Experience Salon. Once again, the Experience Salon. Thank you to the Experience Salon once again. I'm making an appointment with them real soon, probably in a week or two. Got some events to go to, so y'all will come to see that. And yeah, have a good night. See y'all later. Talk to y'all later. Have a good day, because I don't even know where y'all at in this world watching this. So have a good day, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, have a good night, have a good morning. I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all.